Hello guys, Dan King here making a video. Now, so I wanted to make a video about Battlefield 6, right? Now, I see that personally I don't have the game, and I think it looks like a good game, but I see a lot of people complaining about the Battlefield 6 maps, and I think to myself, these games come out, right? And like, these people are just never satisfied, you know? It's almost like if you don't give them anything, right, they'll like the game. So, yeah, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I think Battlefield 6 looks pretty cool. It has potential. I can't afford the game, and no one cares. But it's $60 and it's a new generation Xbox. So I can't afford it. Now, I was at a one job, and they got rid of me because they just want people to work and not talk. Now, I understand what people were talking about. But I feel like society is just kind of like gone at this point. Not gone, but like where I live, there's just not much of a good opportunity. I'm usually stuck where I'm at. Um, I could become homeless, but I think America as a nation is basically fizzling out. Um, I have studied history, and I kind of understand what the problem is, and it just seems like the empire is just going downhill. I think that uh, I don't know if it's 260 years is how long a nation usually lasts, or if it's just um, going in a downward spiral. I don't know if there's countries that go up and then down. I don't know. I didn't really study that part, but it seems plausible. Um, but yeah, I'm just making a video because I had Battlefield 6 on my mind. I would like to play the game, but I don't think I'll be able to play the game for a while, unfortunately. Um, I think we're at season 2 with Battlefield 6, and yeah, I think it looks good. I honestly do. I wish I could be playing it, but I don't have a PC or a new console. And I think society's at a point where um basically it's at its tipping point where like with inequality, because all these factory jobs are just full of just like mutts. So uh if you really look at like history, like it's all probably like globalization is what really destroyed everything. But I would like to have a factory job, but I don't have a vehicle, and I can't get a vehicle, so I can't catch up to getting a vehicle. My ancestors probably would have just pillaged stuff and stole the stuff, because it just seems like everything's set up now to the point where like people just can't work for anything anymore. I don't know if it's because like there's a huge conspiracy that no one's gonna own anything, but I don't know. But I would like to have a vehicle. Um, but the way news just portrays everything and distorts reality, um, me having a vehicle would be nice. Usually when it comes to I always see that it's usually um, people with blonde hair that own vehicles, nice ones, or it's like Arab and Indians. Um, I don't know what that's about, right? But I feel like I should be entitled to a vehicle because our ancestors would have probably just pillaged people and stole their shit. I don't know if globalism is the result of this, and um, it just like opened up like some kind of avenue for like other people to exploit it. I have no idea. But um, riding the bus could be an opportunity, but I have no idea. Um, I just don't know. I feel like video games are like at this point are just kind of like corrupted. So yeah, I feel like it's just for the people who are allowed to play them. I don't really know. But we can get back into talking about Battlefield 6. It's funny because like imagine. Well, let's just leave that thought for somewhere else. But um, I don't know what the Battlefield 6 maps are. I'm just going off memory. Um, I just know I saw season 2, and I think there's a new map somewhere in the mountains or something like that. It kind of gives me vibes from a Battlefield 1 map, but it seems completely new. It seems kind of cool because they added like a gas concept in. Now, personally, I think that's pretty cool, honestly. But people still complain. I don't know if people are just complaining so they can get views. That could be some of it. I don't know. But it seems pretty cool. It'd be nice if I had that game. I think I saw the trailer. I don't really think Battlefield they make like action trailers. They don't really show like the gameplay. I don't know. I think that they do a good job on the trailers. Honestly, it's just enough for like a person to like be interested, I guess. But I don't know. I don't really know where gaming is gonna head. I don't understand how Call of Duty is like a thing after like 20 games at this point. I don't know, but I like COD and I like Battlefield. I don't like one better than the other. Like COD gives me like the advantage to play with homies and friends and homies. Battlefield's for like usually when I holy crap. I'm just looking out this one window and I seen 5 cop cars in a line just driving, which is insane. They must be all like getting off work or something. But yeah, Battlefield I like, but there's just something about Battlefield. It's like the game is like prepping people for like real life or something. I don't know. Like I guess it's just like a military sim, and guys are just naturally attracted to that stuff. I guess, but I just find it weird that you would hop on some game and then just get off during the day and just go about your normal life afterwards, which is completely normal, I guess, at this point, because like there's so many military shooter games, and there's a lot of games I would like to go over, but you know, I don't know what these corporations are about and stuff like that. There's another cop car, it's like the 7th one, but um, there are a lot of military games I would probably go over, and they can't get mad at me for viewing the game. It's like the thing I seen on there's this recent scandal that came out about some company. I can't remember, but some woman was talking about it, how she was trying to explain that they wanted to censor people on their own app. And it's like, because the reason they wanted to censor the people is because the people were complaining about how the app or the game was exploiting people. And it's like these psychopath people who make these games just want to. I don't know if it was a game or software. I couldn't, but I kind of understood what was going on. That they just like get mad when people find out that they're getting exploited, and then they have the nerve to just want to like censor people. Like that's ridiculous. That's why I think the world is just kind of going crappy. I don't know, but they have a right, I guess, if it's their own platform and their own game or app that they made. They made it themselves, and people are on it. So that just tells you. But I don't know. How did we get on that topic? I have no idea. I was talking about video games and corporations or whatever. But who really cares about that? People just want to play a video game. But I just feel like Battlefield is just like prepping people for like warfare. I mean, it's so obvious. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just the idea that people they want to make games like that. I don't know. But it makes me think like how much more can people make video games of stuff to the point where like video games start getting censored. And if video games get censored, that would be kind of crazy. But I don't think video games will ever get censored because I think video games are a very component to life for some people. Because I feel like I know it sounds weird, but like humans like adapted through like real life warfare and stuff like that. So, and then we gradually got nicer and domesticated, I guess. So I guess video games is like that avenue for people to get out that uh, domesticated, like suppressed area of the human body or human spirit, basically. But that could, I'm sure there's other people that could like break down what I said and make it more jargon and make it more like sound better and stuff like that. But I have the basic message of like what's going on with that stuff. But yeah, I just want to talk about Battlefield 6 because like these people just complain, and it's like you didn't put in the work to make the game, so of course they're gonna complain. It's like just play the game and be happy. Like you already got the game with like 6 base maps. 4 of them kind of do look sucky. I would say 3. One's okay, but then like the 2 new ones look decent, and they're just complaining about it. Maybe gaming industry is dying, but not really. It's just like the old school hardcore players are complaining, I guess. I don't know. But I would probably make a video about that later, Battlefield 6. But I have a lot of games I want to review, and that just makes me like when you review them, it just makes me want to like build a game basically, like build a game. But that is a whole area that is just super like complicated. Not really complicated, but just its own, like that's above like so much other things. Like that is just seems kind of crazy to think about. But I wouldn't mind making one because there's a lot of people that do make video games. Like it seems like there's so many video games coming out these days too. Like every day there's like a new shooter or third person game, and it's kind of cool because it's like they got like stuff in it that people haven't think about. I don't know, but keep you guys updated.